Cette année, beaucoup a changé par rapport aux années dernières. Parce que par rapport au support que nous avons eu, chaque mois au moins maintenant peut nous donner quelque chose pour pouvoir arrêter nos bouches avec. Voilà beaucoup. Voilà que tu partages cette année. Comme les laptops, certains ont eu les laptops. Et ça nous aide aussi par rapport au support que les gens nous apportent. Nous remercions beaucoup pour ça. Et cette année,
Hi, my name is Said Khan. I'm coordinator of Refugees Emancipation here in Hellersdorf, Berlin. This year has been a wonderful year regarding the previous years. Many things improved here in this Refugees Emancipation Center. Refugees are now able to come here to Refugees Emancipation Center and use free Wi-Fi and also go on computers and connect their families. And also this year we have been able to get Chromebooks and this has improved privacy, confidence, their confidence in their privacy.
Hallo, ich bin Alex, ich wohne im Marienfeld-Allee, das ist von Heim. Ich wohne hier schon ein Jahr. Internet von Refugees Emancipation ist sehr wichtig für uns, weil wir viele Möglichkeiten haben. Zum Beispiel, wir können E-Mail zuschicken oder wir haben ein kleines Kind, der kann Kindersendungen sehen und Internet von Refugees Emancipation gefällt uns.
Меня зовут Наташа, я живу на Мариенфельде, и для нас очень важен интернет Refugees Emancipation, потому что мы можем общаться со своими родными, учить немецкий, и дополнительно также у нас есть маленький ребенок, который просто обожает мультики.
Ich bin Nina Schmitz und bin ein Teil des Leitungsteams aus der Gemeinschaftsunterkunft am Nutetal. Wir haben hier bis zu 215 Bewohner und Bewohnerinnen im Haus und Refugees Emancipation ist seit 2009 hier in den Räumlichkeiten bei uns vor Ort. Können hier in diesen Räumlichkeiten auch wieder mehr Gruppenarbeit stattfinden und die Flexibilität von den Kollegen von Refugees Emancipation, die ich im letzten Jahr erlebt habe, die ist sehr wirkungsvoll und es ist eine wundervolle Zusammenarbeit. Hier in den Räumlichkeiten von Refugees Emancipation ganz viel auch Kindernachhilfe bzw. Hausaufgabenhilfe ist. Und da wirklich in den letzten 2 Jahren mit Sicherheit die Menschen, die hier wirken, uns auch ganz viel Arbeit mit den Kindern abgenommen haben. Und wir haben keine Erzieherin oder einen Erzieher. Und das ist ja die Arbeit, die hier auch gelaufen ist. Also für die Gruppenarbeit im Haus als erweitertes Angebot ist es existenziell gewesen in den letzten 2 Jahren.
My name is Chueben and I'm one of the coordinators of Refugees Emancipation. But I don't coordinate from a Wohnheim. I coordinate from an office which we have in Potsdam, and we try to coordinate in context of logistics, in terms of human resources, also in terms of what financial needs we may have in the internet cafes and here at the office. I would say the support we've got from last year, from what you people have tried to support us and helped us in the organization has been, for me personally, has removed me from a precarious situation into a context of having an Aufenthalt and being able to have a solid ground and to plan more better for the future. We have been able to also, due to the support you people gave us, to be more involved in networking in the civil society, where we have received some laptops or Chromebooks which we use in terms of going out to the different refugee homes, but also in the internet cafes. We have been able to support and make the refugee, where we have internet cafes in about 8 different homes. The coordinators who work endlessly, more than 8 hours, established to help other refugees to have some kind of a support to make the internet cafes to be more stable and more sustainable. We have also built new internet cafes, about 3 new internet cafes. We have been able to have solve a big problem, which is that how do we support children or make children to also have access to internet but have their own space. So we've been able to build special rooms and with computers for children. We have been able to organize seminars and workshops for coordinators to know how to run their internet cafes and to build new ways on which we can network. We have had in all the internet cafes also computer classes, and we have been able to pay for fat costing for the refugees, some from different cities and different towns and different land crises, to benefit from a very important instrument, which is knowing how to use communication utilities for your day-to-day living condition. We have been able to support us to go to different land crises and different places where we don't have internet cafes to use the notebook to buy internet connectivity. This is very important for us to use the Chromebooks or the laptops. We have been able to start start thinking and having a way forward to build a political platform, which has not been easy because you need the right basis, you need to bring people together, you need to have a certain format. And because of your support, we've started discussing and able to build whether it's website, Facebook, or maybe even a political platform for refugees, due to the advantage we have in having so many internet cafes and having so many refugees using our internet cafes. This is what we've managed to do, but however, we would like to do more. Since there is so much to be done, we only try to do maybe, I don't know, 0.1%. But we would like to do everything we've been doing because we think it's very important, and more refugees, the number of refugees have increased. So we would like to access more refugees to access to gain access into our platforms, into our rooms, more refugees to access VLAN, which we do in Sondheims. We try to give VLAN access to the rooms and right to the room support. So we definitely want to access more refugees by creating new internet cafes, but also continuing with the computer courses, and also supporting or bringing Wi-Fi connections into more homes, so that more and more refugees could really access internet. We count on your support to accomplish this. Is absolutely important for us that we don't discourage, we don't make the internet cafes to be unstable again if we don't have the support. So we count on you that we can only increase and our presence can be felt, and through our own channels we can build an opinion in the civil society. Thank you for everything you've done, and hope that we will have something more better again this year to move forward.
It's Jasper Whitlow. I spent a year in Cameroon and have then come back to Germany and started teaching refugees German. So whilst doing these German courses, I got to know the larger Cameroonian community, you could say, in Berlin and Brandenburg. And so through this partnership, I also got to know Refugees Emancipation. I'm sure you all know about Refugees Emancipation already, and also about Mr. Chu. So talking with Mr. Chu, we decided that now it's time to take one step further and that is to start opening up internet centers in Cameroon. The resources we already have are computers, keyboards, mice. We have all of those things already, and we're very thankful for our partners for supplying us with all of these things. So right now in Douala we've got quite a large supply of computers and everything really necessary in that sense, also scanners. So, but now what we need, for example, is a generator. Now I talked about the difficulties that we have in Maniema, being that we don't have a constant supply or a supply at all to electricity. So this is it's a fairly small scale operation that we're trying to start right now, but if we do get more support, then we can make something a lot greater. We can actually start thinking of how we can acquire a small piece of land so we can actually build a proper building for this internet center. So I mean, more is always possible, and we can actually make a place where is not just for the computer, not just for the internet, but you can also enjoy a small cup of coffee somewhere. You can have your tea. So it's also it's a gathering point. And this is important because we're not running a business, and this is very important. We're not going to run a business. What we want to run is a community operation, so it's a community center at the end of the day. So it should also be a place where people can meet and people can talk about all different kinds of issues, what's been happening in the news, and through the internet we can give this kind of information. Emancipation is giving me is a very good impression, and I've been around, I've seen some of the internet centers that are actually situated here in, as you know, Berlin and Brandenburg, and so to see the fruit of the work really makes me believe that we can start something great in Cameroon too. And it doesn't just have to be Cameroon, but this is just us. We have to go with small steps forwards. And so I think if we can really start something in Maniema, we'll have something to show for sure.